Welcome to our deep dive into Godzilla Minus One. This film takes a unique approach to the classic Godzilla franchise, subtracting one key element from the narrative and observing the ripple effects. The movie opens in the bustling city of Tokyo, Japan. But unlike the original Godzilla movies, there's no Godzilla in sight. Instead, we're introduced to a world where the iconic monster never existed. Without the threat of Godzilla, Japan has developed differently. The nation's resources haven't been diverted to fight off kaiju attacks, leading to advancements in technology, infrastructure, and society. However, the absence of Godzilla doesn't mean the absence of conflict. The movie explores how human conflicts and power struggles come to the forefront in the absence of a common enemy. The film's protagonist, a young scientist named Hiroshi, discovers ancient texts hinting at the existence of Godzilla. He becomes obsessed with the idea of this missing monster, setting him on a collision course with the government and society. Godzilla Minus One is a thought-provoking exploration of what happens when we remove something we've taken for granted. It's a must-watch for any Godzilla fan or anyone interested in a fresh take on the kaiju genre. As Hiroshi delves deeper into his research, he uncovers more than he bargained for. The ancient texts not only speak of Godzilla but also of other kaiju, hinting at a world once teeming with these colossal creatures. This revelation sends shockwaves through the scientific community, challenging their understanding of history and evolution. Meanwhile, the government, wary of the societal unrest this could cause, attempts to suppress Hiroshi's findings. They argue that the absence of Godzilla has allowed Japan to prosper and that the reintroduction of such a concept could lead to chaos and fear. Undeterred, Hiroshi continues his research in secret, driven by a desire to understand the truth. His journey takes him to remote islands, ancient ruins, and even the depths of the ocean. Along the way, he encounters allies and adversaries, each with their own agendas and beliefs about Godzilla and the world he represents. Godzilla Minus One is not just a film about a world without Godzilla. It's a commentary on society, power, and the human condition. It asks us to consider what we lose when we erase parts of our history and what we stand to gain when we seek the truth. The film ends on a note of ambiguity, leaving viewers to ponder the implications of Hiroshi's discoveries. It's a fitting conclusion to a film that challenges us to question our perceptions and consider the possibilities of a world we've yet to fully understand. In conclusion, Godzilla Minus One is a cinematic masterpiece that offers a fresh perspective on the Godzilla franchise. It's a film that will leave you thinking long after the credits roll. In the latter half of the film, Godzilla Minus One takes a philosophical turn. Hiroshi, now a fugitive from the government, grapples with the implications of his discoveries. He wonders if the world would have been better off with Godzilla and the other kaiju. Would they have served as a check on human ambition and hubris? Or would their existence have led to even greater destruction? Simultaneously, the film explores the public's reaction to Hiroshi's findings. Some dismiss them as mere myths and legends, while others become fascinated by the idea of these ancient creatures. A cult even forms around the concept of Godzilla, worshipping the creature as a god. As Hiroshi delves deeper into the mystery of Godzilla, he stumbles upon a shocking revelation, the possibility that Godzilla might not be extinct after all. This discovery sets the stage for a thrilling climax, as Hiroshi must confront the very thing he's been searching for. Godzilla Minus One is a testament to the power of storytelling and the enduring appeal of the Godzilla franchise. It takes a well-known narrative, turns it on its head, and still manages to deliver a compelling and thought-provoking film. In the end, Godzilla Minus One leaves us with more questions than answers. It challenges us to reconsider our preconceptions and to imagine a world that's both familiar and utterly alien. It's a film that stays with you, prompting discussions and debates long after the screen has gone dark. To sum up, Godzilla Minus One is more than just a movie. It's an exploration of history, society, and the human condition. It's a journey into the unknown, a journey that we, as viewers, are privileged to share. As the film progresses, Godzilla Minus One delves into the psychological impact of Hiroshi's discoveries on society. The idea of Godzilla, once a symbol of fear and destruction, now becomes a symbol of hope for some and a source of dread for others. The film brilliantly captures this dichotomy, showcasing the diverse reactions of the public. Hiroshi, now a controversial figure, finds himself at the center of this societal upheaval. Despite the mounting pressure, he remains steadfast in his pursuit of truth, embodying the spirit of scientific inquiry and courage. In the climax, Hiroshi makes a groundbreaking discovery, a dormant Kiju, not Godzilla, but another creature from the ancient texts. This revelation sends shockwaves through the nation, forcing them to confront the reality of their history and the potential future. Godzilla Minus One ends on a powerful note, leaving the audience to ponder the implications of Hiroshi's discoveries. It's a film that doesn't just entertain, but also provokes thought and discussion. In conclusion, Godzilla Minus One is a cinematic journey that takes the audience on a rollercoaster ride of emotions. It's a film that challenges the status quo, encourages introspection, and leaves a lasting impact. So, that's our deep dive into Godzilla Minus One. A film that redefines the Godzilla franchise and offers a fresh perspective on the Kiju genre. It's a must-watch for any film enthusiast. As we reach the end of our exploration of Godzilla Minus One, it's clear that this film is a game-changer. It takes the familiar Godzilla narrative and turns it on its head, offering a fresh and thought-provoking perspective. In the final scenes, Hiroshi stands before the dormant Kiju, a symbol of a past that was erased and a future that is uncertain. It's a poignant moment that encapsulates the film's central themes, the pursuit of truth, the power of belief, and the consequences of forgetting our history. Godzilla Minus One is a film that dares to ask difficult questions. What happens when we erase parts of our history? What do we lose, and what do we gain? And most importantly, who do we become in the process? The film doesn't provide easy answers, but it does offer a platform for discussion and reflection. It's a film that encourages us to look beyond the surface, to question our assumptions, and to engage in meaningful dialogue. In conclusion, Godzilla Minus One is a cinematic masterpiece that redefines the Godzilla franchise. It's a film that challenges, provokes, and ultimately, inspires. Whether you're a fan of the Kiju genre or a casual viewer, Godzilla Minus One is a film that deserves your attention. So, that's our deep dive into Godzilla Minus One. We hope you enjoyed this journey as much as we did. Stay tuned for more insightful discussions on your favorite films. As the credits roll on Godzilla Minus One, we're left with a sense of awe and wonder. The film not only reimagines the Godzilla narrative, but also challenges us to rethink our understanding of history, society, and ourselves. The film's impact extends beyond the screen, sparking debates and discussions among viewers. It's a testament to the power of cinema to not only entertain, but also to inspire thought and provoke dialogue. In the aftermath of Hiroshi's discoveries, we see a society grappling with its newfound knowledge. The existence of the dormant Kiju forces everyone to confront their fears and prejudices. It's a powerful commentary on the human condition, exploring how we react when faced with the unknown. Godzilla Minus One is a film that stays with you. It's a film that invites you to delve deeper, to question, and to explore. It's a film that, much like the mythical Godzilla itself, leaves a lasting impact. In conclusion, Godzilla Minus One is a cinematic tour de force. It's a bold and innovative take on the Godzilla franchise that will leave you thinking and questioning long after the final scene. So, that concludes our deep dive into Godzilla Minus One. We hope this exploration has given you a new perspective on this remarkable film. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Stay tuned for more insightful discussions on your favorite films. Even after the film ends, Godzilla Minus One continues to resonate. It's a film that doesn't shy away from asking tough questions, pushing the boundaries of the Godzilla franchise and the kaiju genre as a whole. The film's exploration of a world